That is waiting. There is an earnest desire. Big movement of life that makes all things into one. Shouts of 500 years. Spirit of 500 years. Rope is the medium between minds and the bridge of time that links the past, present, and future. Loud shouts for abundance and harmony spread throughout the field of Dangjin. Pulling and pushing each other are one of the fundamental characteristics of human beings. Juldarigi is a traditional game where two sides pull a rope to their own side to contend for victory. As this game came out from the basic human instinct to pull something, it is famous throughout the world, from Eskimos in Alaska to Osurani tribes in Brazil. In particular, it largely developed in rice areas within the East Asia region. Through Juldarigi, people pray for villagers to be healthy and peaceful by controlling the spirit of the ground. Also, with a positive mind towards successful farming through abundant water, they pull the rope which symbolizes the dragon that controls water to wish for a lot of rain. Juldarigi has developed further in China, Japan, and Korea. It is developed in these areas based on rice farming along with the local circumstances. Typically, people pray for human reproduction and a good harvest, as well as long for harmony in their community, where people get together because of the rope. Dangjin's Juldarigi is the most famous one. Gijishi-juldarigi has a long history of 500 years, which has been played out in Gijishi village in Songagup, Dangjin-si, Chungcheongnam-do, Korea. 500 years ago, there was an accident where many villagers were killed by a huge wave in the Hanjin area of Dangjin. There was one scholar who was passing by the village when the public sentiment worsened. He left the village saying that the disaster would go away if people of Gijishi would perform the ancestral rites of geomancy and pull a rope together. That was the time when people of Gijishi started Juldarigi. They overcame the disaster within the region with harmony and cooperation. Gijishi has a regional characteristic of the bay, which parallels the west coast. So, Gijishi was equally influenced by agriculture, fishery, and commerce. With the material called rice straw, they made rope to play Juldarigi. Praying for a good harvest and well-being during Juldarigi was related to agriculture. Making Juldarigi rope by using the cast of an anchored cable in a fishing village was related to fishery. At last, poundage charge in processing Juldarigi consists of a collection from merchants, which is related to commerce. Gijishi Juldarigi is conducted by village ritual and Juldarigi ceremony. Village rituals took place at the top of Guksubong, which is located on the east side of the village, under the order of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Shamanism. First, diverse offerings are arranged in the Confucian ritual and follow a specific procedure, such as Johungwan, Ahungwan, and Jongunguan. In following the Buddhist ritual, monks are to console and pray for the guardian spirit with various sutra chants and Buddhist prayers while sounding a wooden gong. Finally, female shamans are to perform exorcisms. Village rituals seem like they were naturally integrated in the name of harmony amongst the villagers. 기지시줄다리기 started from rope making, where many people have to participate for over 1 month. The rope used in 줄다리기 is 200 meters long, 1 meter in diameter, and weighs about 40 tons. In the beginning of 줄다리기, many women were making ropes from kudzu vines. Then, as the rope got bigger, the material changed to rice straw. Body rope, which describes the body when making the rope, is created by twisting 210 strands of rice straw. People put double row beside the body rope and hang up the guest rope, which is thick enough for people to pull. That shape looks like a centipede, which has numerous feet on its thick, long body. The rope is separated into a male and female rope, and the rounded shaped head, called go, is a little bit different from each other. The male rope is narrower and longer, and is inserted into the head of the female rope. So, how can they twist the thick rope that is a diameter of 1 meter in the first place? The answer is the rope frame, with distinctive features which was used in fishing villages to twist 3 strands of an anchored cable. By using the principle of the rope frame, people can twist the thick rope easily. The rope frame is kept in a pond called a tulmod in front of Giji Elementary School. The main part of the rope is made up of an oak, which has the property of becoming harder inside water while becoming weaker when exposed to sunlight. Only neat rice straws are to be used in twisting ropes. Even though a single rice straw seems weak, when all together, they are very strong. A considerable amount of straw is used to create the rope. It takes 15,000 to 20,000 sheaves of straw to make a real rope. Also, the participants in making the rope have to work for over 1 month. To make the rope, people spread 70 strands of twisted straw rope for approximately 100 meters. The middle rope is created when we twist both ends of the rope on the rope frame. By folding the middle rope into half, we can make the head into a circle, which helps us to differentiate the male and female ropes. People transport the finished rope to the 줄다리기 place. 줄다리기 place is 1 kilometer away, and the thousands of people carrying the 1 meter diameter and 200 meter long rope is a grand sight. Male and female ropes integrated into the linchpin are then placed in the 줄다리기 place. How do they divide the teams in 줄다리기? The border is the road from 합덕 기지시리 to Sosan, and south of the road is the upper village, while the north is the lower village. The lower village is the female rope, and the upper village is the male rope. Now, real 줄다리기 will start in a minute. At a state of tension, with the starting whistle, the shouts of thousands of people ring out, and they pull the rope with full force. Yo ho! Yo ho! We become one when we try our best to pull the rope. At the climax of the unity of the community, they try to end it by striking a gong. It is said that when the lower village wins, there comes prosperity. When the upper village wins, there comes well-being in the community. Therefore, regardless of the result, everyone enjoys the game. People get together and become friends through 줄다리기. 기지시줄다리기 has been protected as the 75th important intangible cultural property since 1982. In 2011, the 기지시줄다리기 Museum opened, and people are proceeding towards the registration of intangible assets of humanity at UNESCO, making their way to the festival Inside the World. In addition, people are progressing with the 줄다리기 business both south and to make the spirit of 줄다리기 into a driving force for unification. The spirit of 줄다리기, harmony and community cooperation, has been maintained for over 500 years. There is a desire for well-being and prosperity in pulling the rope. It is a festival of harmony, where society becomes one and we become friends. The value of 기지시줄다리기 is continuing from today to tomorrow.